changes now.
There we have the Attorney General, Letitia James, in the front row.
Okay, so as this starts to get...
New York's Attorney General, Letitia James, may now be in some legal hot water herself.
The reporting is the Department of Justice has now opened a formal investigation into the state. Attorney General Pam Bondi issuing several subpoenas and convening a grand jury as part of a criminal investigation into multiple allegations. But it all comes after Tish James and Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg put then former president, then candidate Trump on trial in New York.
She got problems, man. And I want y'all to know, I've been one of those people that tried to tell her. I tried to tell her what was going to happen. Nobody listen to Tim Black, though. Now, they call me, because I'm a Democratic Party hater. They don't want to take my advice. I try to tell you, man, see, what they do, see, Letitia James going to have to FAFO.
That's a breaking news coming into the Situation Room right now. The U.S. Justice Department is opening an investigation into the New York Attorney General Letitia James's office. This comes as part of a criminal investigation into James, who previously prosecuted Trump.
Yeah, she's going to FAFO. FAFO, Johnson. Because, see, the Democrats, what they do is they push black women. They push them in the back. Go ahead. Go get them, girl. Oh, we love it when you show attitude. Wow, black women are so amazing. And then when all hell break loose and the black woman is being attacked and she's getting beat up, and then they come for her ass, she be like, where are my people? They be like, bye, Blackie. Bye-bye. Sorry. Don't even do that. They just look away. Oh, God. Please keep the noise down. We're having tea over here. Could you stop screaming so loud?
From New York, I'm Ali Velshi in for Chris Hayes. Donald Trump campaigned explicitly on a platform of revenge against his enemies, and now he is fulfilling that promise. Today, we learned that the Department of Justice has subpoenaed the office of the New York State Attorney General Letitia James, an outspoken Trump critic whose office spearheaded investigations into him and his companies. Now, the subpoenas relate to two specific cases. Letitia James's civil fraud suit against the Trump Foundation back in 2022 and her suit against the Trump-allied National Rifle Association in 2020. And so it sure looks like she's been punished for trying to hold Donald Trump and his MAGA allies accountable.
I'm trying to tell you, man, when the Democrats get done with you, they break their toys. What have you not learned? Letitia James, 60 years old, still don't know the rules of life. Woman, it was a setup. You couldn't see that? I feel like Sam Rothstein. I feel like Sam Rothstein in Casino. Remember the scene where he had to fire the dumbass dude that didn't know that somebody had rigged the slot machines? What did he say? He said, 3 machines hit at once. Well, what's wrong, Sam? I thought they was... Sam, sometimes people gotta win, Sam. Come on, Sam. I thought sometimes people win. Oh, don't you fool with me. You mean to tell me you didn't know that there was a setup? 3 machines went off. Well, I couldn't tell, Sam. I couldn't tell. 3 machines went off within 5 minutes of each other, and you didn't know it was a setup?
Would not happen. You fucking Momo, what's the matter with you? Didn't you see you being set up on the second win? I really think you didn't see that you were being set up on the second win?
Either you're too dumb to be here, or you were in on it.
Listen, if you didn't know you're being scammed, you're too fucking dumb to keep this job. If you did know you were in on it, either way, you're out. Get out. Go on, let's go.
That's how I feel about Letitia James, man. She's not smart enough to know she was being set up. So either she was in on setting herself up, which would be crazy, or she's too stupid to be Attorney General. I fought the Democratic Party because the Democratic Party would juice you up just to let you float in the wind. Right? They'll do that to you. But I also got to blame her because she's a grown-ass woman. She had to have an idea. She saw Fani Willis over there in Georgia. She saw her, Fani Willis, out there in the ocean by herself, floating in a tub, on a tube, on the inner tube, in the middle of the ocean.
Because they deserve a DA that won't have sex with his employees.
I don't feel like my reputation needs to be reclaimed. Let's say it for the record. I'm not embarrassed by anything I've done. I guess my greatest crime is I had a relationship with a man, but that's not something that I find embarrassing. Isn't it interesting when we got a bunch of African-American DAs, now we need daddy to tell us what to do?
Letitia thought she was special. She never once crossed her mind that could be you, Letitia. That one time. Yeah, only a fool thinks it's so special they can't go down. Yeah. Who was going to save you? Who going to defend you? Alvin Barr, I haven't heard nothing from Alvin. What's happening with Alvin? Quiet. See, Letitia kept running her mouth.
He's called me venomous.
We will fight back to your attempt to bring Trumpism to New York City.
He's called me disgraceful.
Of the fact that they stole the Supreme Court seat. An illegitimate president and an illegitimate member of the United States Supreme Court.
He's called me radical.
Listen, yes. We know he's crazy. Yes. We know he doesn't have a sound mind. Yes. We know he's out of control. Yes. We know he's losing it. Yes. We know his days are numbered and we will come together.
He's called me a racist.
We've got to stand up to an administration which is too male, too pale, and too stale. Too male, too pale, and too stale. Too male, too pale, and too stale.
Thank you.
Running her mouth continuously, perpetually. Anytime she can find a microphone. So some of this is on her. Most of it's on her. The Democrats gave her enough rope. They incited it. They supported it. They egged it on. But at the end of the day, Letitia James did all the heavy lifting on their own, with stars in her eyes, looking for opportunity. And now she has the opportunity to go down. And not with anybody else, by her damn self. I'm not saying I'm clapping for it. I keep telling y'all, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative. I'm just me. I'm a man who believes that politics sucks on both sides of the aisle, but I also believe in karma. And I believe what you get out, you get back. And I believe Letitia James is full of it. Yeah, I believe that, man. I believe that. And I believe them New York charges was some bullshit anyway. And I believe it was all fabricated. It was politically motivated. If you're not smart enough to know that it ain't going to be no fun when a rabbit get the gun, you shouldn't have been Attorney General. Give it up for that, y'all. Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. Let me know, man. What say you, Tim Black's Wolfpack? Anybody got comments on Letitia James? There it is. There it is. She should have did her job instead of going after Trump. Man, they see the shiny objects. Who knows what they offered her? But at the end of the day, man, you have to know. You got to think about what's the worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying? You can't just rely on people's words and people going, yeah, you go, girl. You get them, girl. You do it. You do it. Yeah. That's not enough. You got to know, like, what'll happen if we don't get them? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It'd be dope if we get them, but what if we don't get them? What if he come back to get me? Donald Trump, man. Trump reminds me of this character. Reminds me of a character in the movie. I enjoyed watching the movie, but it was also sad. How many people remember the movie Jeepers Creepers? Y'all remember that movie Jeepers Creepers? It had a couple, iterations. You know what I'm saying? Couple sequels. I love that movie. But I didn't love the movie because he wouldn't die. Nah, there was no way to kill Jeepers Creepers. You thought you killed him. He just come back and kill you. You know what I'm saying? And you thought you got rid of him. You thought you won. And he just come back and kill you again. Like Freddy Krueger. But worse. You know what I'm saying? But worse, man. Jeepers Creepers was like invincible. And I'm like, what good is that? What good is a movie with a villain that can't be killed? Killed everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump is Jeepers Creepers. Yep. Without the hat.